All right, guys. Well, welcome back to another day in the EVMOS world. And yesterday we were basically looking at our strategy, and basically EVMOS price had started coming down, and we were weighing up the different options that we had. Do we pull out of the pool altogether, sell all our EVMOS and take the 5 grand or 4 grand that we've made across the 4 or 5 days? Do we ride it out and just keep getting that huge APR? Or do we get a bit of trading involved and see what the charts are doing? And we ended up doing that, and obviously decided that EVMOS was in this range and potentially it was going to push down to around that $1.80 area. And we were making a decision on what we would do there. And if you remember, and go back to the video and revisit the previous video if you don't remember, but we were basically explaining that, as the price is going down of EVMOS, because we're in the EVMOS GUSD pool, what is actually happening is it's selling off our EVMOS into it's selling off our GUSD into EVMOS as EVMOS price go down, to keep the pool balanced, right? And so we were saying that's kind of a good thing. We're like DCAing into EVMOS as EVMOS price is going down. And what we wanted to do is we wanted for the price of EVMOS to come all the way down to this kind of $1.80 range, at which point we were going to pull out of the pool, and we would have had something like 6,000 EVMOS. And then we were going to wait for the price to pump back up and re-enter, to basically make sure that we've got holding a larger amount of EVMOS at a higher price, essentially. Okay. Now we got a little bit greedy. I was watching this. I got in to the office in the morning, and it did break through this middle trend line. I was going, great, it's still heading down. Stayed in the pool. I got on to a meeting with a client, and it went for around 2.5 hours around this point here. And unfortunately, well, it doesn't really matter. It's still a win-win. We'll go through that. But we did see a big price pump in EVMOS. Looks like some kind of whale or bigger group got in, and pumped the price up. And I mean, that's the beauty of these kind of positions that are in it. It's a win-win situation there, guys. Yes, we could have pulled out the LPs and had around 6,000 EVMOS and then experienced this massive price pump and perfectly got back in and had a bigger portfolio. Unfortunately, missed that extra opportunity, let's call it. But at the end of the day, EVMOS has pumped back to this 230 price range, and our portfolio has consequently gone up to around 25,000. Now that doesn't even include the staked rewards that we've earned, because as we were stayed in the pool, we're still earning that around 300 to 400. It's gone even up 400 to 500% APR. And so now we're in this position where our portfolio from yesterday went from 24 to 25,000, plus we've got this 137 EVMOS and 800 diff. Which is worth maybe another extra 200 or so US dollars. Okay, so really great play here. I'm really enjoying this one, if I'll be honest. I'll keep doing daily updates on what's going on here, and this is giving you a taste of kind of what you're going to be exposing yourself to if you get involved with the DeFi course. You're going to learn how to scope out all these opportunities yourself, how to get in and out of them. There's about 30 other strategies. This is just one of them, just one simple yield farming strategy. There's at least 30 other strategies that we're taking advantage of, and heaps of other networks, heaps of other opportunities. But you've got to get the education behind you. We're all about kind of teaching people how to fish, so they can catch as many fish as possible, rather than just giving people one fish. And so sure, I could help you get set up in a play like EVMOS, but then you're going to be constantly asking, what should I do now, and should I do this, should I do that? It's really not going to be beneficial to you. You really want to invest in your education. This is a skill you have for the rest of your life, and we're only at the start of DeFi, guys. That's why things are so lucrative. So that's enough for this video. Just thought I'd update you what's going on. I'm going to claim all of this now. We'll be back tomorrow and see what this play is at. Yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Cheers.